haters talking about.
What's up, family? It looks like Tekashi 6ix9ine, whose real name is Daniel Hernandez, might be coming home. This after his baby mama went on Vlad TV and read what she said is his plea agreement to rat out everybody. The charges reportedly stem from his role in the 9 Trey Bloods gang and carry a minimum of, get this y'all, 47 years in prison. We ain't talking state, we talking feds. So even if they gave him a break, he's got to do at least 40-something years. So let's take a closer look at what got Tekashi in the position he's in. You know, his claim to fame was really getting on the internet and clowning everybody he could think of, telling people to suck his and this and that, just being as disrespectful as he could. Now, the guy did have some talent. And I thought his music was all right. And I didn't think he really had to do as much as he was doing. In fact, none of what he was doing really, all of that, you know, threatening people and talking about being ready to die and all of this type of stuff. And, you know, it's just too much. And so you knew that something terrible was imminent. I really kind of think that the feds putting a drop on him might have helped him live a little longer, because dude was on a trajectory to have something really, really bad happen to him. So his baby mama goes on Vlad TV and read this so-called plea agreement. Where they do that at? I've never seen anything like that in my life, where somebody actually, a family member, goes on the internet or just go public and read your plea agreement. Now, I know that they're not together, they're no longer together, at least from my knowledge, they're no longer together, but still. Jay-Z said it best, you don't get a brother back like that. Damn, what part of the game is that? Let me tell you something, man. Again, this is the part of the game they do not tell y'all about. The snitching part. See, it's all good when you're winning, the money coming in, and you're riding on people, and you know, you're doing your thing or whatever, and you're feeling invincible. All that's good. But man, when them people come and they start off with that quarter, you know, oh God, all of a sudden you start thinking about what you're gonna miss out on. You start thinking about how old you're gonna be when you get out, how old your kids are gonna be, or how old your mom or your dad is gonna be. Man, they might die before you get out of prison. You start thinking about weddings and anniversaries and birthday parties and the club and all of these dreams that you had. That's over. So I've been hearing a lot of people saying things like, well, you know, I wouldn't snitch. By a show of comments, who amongst us would take that 47 years if all you had to do was point the finger at somebody else? Anybody. Who would do it? Read a lot of comments where people were saying, I do it, I face the time, and I. They're lying. You know how I know they're lying? Because the amount of people that's saying that they wouldn't snitch is inconsistent with the amount of sellouts and suckers and lames that are out there. And just fake people, overall fake people. When Tekashi 6ix9ine come home, he ain't gonna have no problem doing concerts because the average fan is phony. He might lose maybe less than 1% of his fan base who really believe that he was that real dude, that he really might really believe that that's who he really was. But the rest of them, he's going to retain because they're fake too. This is what a lot of people don't understand. The majority of people in the world is fake. They're phony. They have no honor. They have no self-respect, no self-dignity. They will sell you out. They'll sell their mama out. Some people will kill their own children to get to the bag. The majority of people in the world are phony. So I think if Tekashi 6ix9ine get out of jail, he ain't gonna skip a beat. His career won't skip a beat. All them phony motherfuckers gonna be right there like, and singing every word to every song, because today, people don't judge you by your deeds. They judge you by your words. You can wake up in the morning and say anything you want to say and say I'm about that life or whatever, and people be following you, and you make a record about it, they really be following you, hanging on to every word. And, you know, the minute you get caught up in something, oh, yeah, he ain't about that, but they're going to still be right there. You come to town, they're going to be right there in line waiting to get in. People come to your shows and stuff, even if they don't like you, they're going to be at your show or they're going to be at your party because it's hot. They're going to follow whatever is hot. That's where they're going. I've seen people at concerts don't even know who's on the stage. They just going. They don't know one song from the person who's on the stage, but they're at the concert because everybody else is there. That's the way it is. I don't think he's going to miss anything. I don't think he'll skip a beat. So they got whole snitch tanks in prisons these days. I mean, tanks devoted to snitching. You got to tell on somebody daily. You got to tell something. These guys that are in the tank, they got to tell on each other. This is how they break it. This is how they get you ready for the real world, to re-enter into the real world. That way, when you hit the streets, you're used to snitching, and they can get you on the phone real quick, boop, 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 and bam. This is how they breaking up all this so-called code and all that stuff. They rewarding the snitches. Get on the snitch tank, you get 2 years off your sentence or 3 years off your sentence or a year or whatever, but you get some time knocked down if you go to the snitch tank. And you gotta snitch. And it ain't even gotta be something big. It could be really minor stuff, but this is how they break it. It could be something as simple as you go to the urine and you don't flush the toilet, and one of them dudes saw you. And then the next time y'all sitting at the table, y'all talking about, y'all having y'all group meeting, and you got the people that's in charge of the tank, the managers or whatever, supervisors, whatever they call them, counselors or whatever. They say, okay, so what happened? What do you have to say about today? What happened in your life? The last couple of days. Well, I was in the bathroom the other day and John didn't flush the toilet. Bam! You just snitched on John, and then John got to snitch on somebody else. He got to snitch on you and say, well, Rick stole an apple out the kitchen. It started small. That's how they break it. So all of this cold shit, man, and that stuff don't mean nothing these days. All that riding on people, man, just know when you go in, everybody needs to just understand this. When you go in to commit the crime or whatever you're doing or whatever, just know we all cool until it go down. When we get jammed, you snitching, he snitching, she snitching, everybody snitching. It's going to be every man and woman for himself. You know why? Because there is no honor among thieves. No more talk.
What the haters talking about?